And as you can see, this lifestyle is truly a treasure. People of all ages are enjoying Birkdale Village. In the summer months, kids are playing around in this fountain right here. They've got outdoor concerts, you can bring a picnic, and ladies, this is a great place to bring your husband. Well, what do you do when you are so highly stressed that you can't even think straight? You do what I do and hit the resort. Have you been feeling a little anxiety these days? A little war action and slow economy getting you down? Well, lucky for you, I know exactly what you need to do. You need to get off your couch and start volunteering. If you're looking for something really hot and fun and trendy to do, you've got to check out NODA. NODA is the cultural art district here in Charlotte. It's got art, it's got music, entertainment, and fun characters. Woo! Well, as you can see, here at Fat City, you can play a little foosball, come down, hear some music, have a drink, visit NODA, meet some friends. And I am Mary Gardner for The Edge. Well, here I am tonight at UNC Charlotte with all of the students cheering on Clay Aiken. Go! All right, tonight they're giving everybody a chance to make their own sign, so I am going to make sure Clay is represented by The Edge. Great artist, but I can tell you what, I have a lot of heart and I'm cheering you on, so you go, guy. All right, well, you know what happens is now we're getting close to the holidays and everybody tends to overspend. They feel that guilt, you know, so they start to overspend. So I do have some last minute ideas that won't break your budget and give you that budget hangover in January.
Okay. We have a trend reporter here today, Mary Gardner, who is standing by with some great gifts with great ideas as well.
Brian, come on over. Gotta show you some gifts and bring my gloves. Why don't you?
I forgot my gloves. My lovely lady gloves.
Great day.
How
it's good to see you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, I brought some really fun gifts for you guys, and you feel how warm that is.
Oh, yeah, it's very comfy.
So cashmere is beautiful, very luxurious, very traditional.
Okay, and to savor these moments of me wearing blue gloves and a pink scarf.
Technology is the rage, of course, always, and there's a really hot new camera on the market. It is the FinePix F10 Fujifilm, and the thing about these digital cameras is some of them take a long time to the shutter speed is really slow. This one's really, really fast, and it's got something called real photo technology, which means it takes out the blur. Very simple. You want to look for something that's very simple because technology can get really...
And shutter speed is important. How many times you got your daughter there, she's like throwing the snow up in the air, and it's melted by the time that...
That's exactly right. And who wants to cook? Who wants to cook this season? Yeah, treat yourself.
Mary, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Brian.
You're too kind.
You're always fun, Brian. You're always fun.
Merry Christmas and a happy Hanukkah.
This is a kit. It's called the Storyteller Photo Book Creator Kit by Epson. It's actually, it makes you a coffee table book. And what comes in the kit is the software, the picture, the hardbound book, and the templates. And you create your own pictures.
Puts it all together.
Yes,
oh my
it
gosh.
puts it all together. It comes in two sizes, $20 to $30.
That is a great gift.
Online. If you're going to a holiday party, don't bring wine. Send flowers or these yummy cookies. These came from FTD.com. These are Stargazer lilies.
So pretty.
And may I offer you a cookie? They're so yummy. Chocolate covered Oreos.
The whole 10. Wow. I didn't know. Thanks. The whole 10. That's fine. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy
holidays. You can bring wine
here.
if you're coming to my house.
Mary Gardner was a fellow passenger aboard Flight 924, and Tony Kuklinski is a former air marshal. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Katie.
Mary, let me start with you if I could. Can you just describe what you saw from your vantage point?
Yeah, I was, we knew there was some sort of energy happening on the plane. There was a scuttlebutt. There was something happening. And I was sitting next to an airline pilot, a former airline pilot, who had kind of identified who the air marshals were. So I told everybody around us, I said, oh, we're fine. You know, there's air marshals on the plane. And then all of a sudden, I saw the guy just running through the airport, or through the aisle like this. And then his wife was running after him, and she was screaming. He wasn't really saying anything. He ran to the front of the plane. There was some sort of action happening. People were trying to see what was happening. All of a sudden, there was like 5 shots that went out, and everybody hit the deck.
And she started screaming hysterically, my husband, my husband. And then they detained her. They wouldn't let her come back to go to see him. And she started saying, my husband's bipolar. He is, he doesn't have his medication. And it was just crazy.
Wow, it
crazy.
sounds as if it happened sort of in an instant. So you didn't hear him claim, Mary, that he had a bomb or anything of that nature?
I know the people in first class heard that. I saw more about what she was doing. I didn't see that. I didn't hear that. I did hear stuff going on. I felt confident that there was air marshals on the plane. We already knew that. And then I crouched down in the seat, and I had been on a TV show that morning, and I called the airline, or I called the producer that moment and just said, we're on an airline. It's American Flight 924, and there's been a shooting. Of course, I called my husband first and let him know I was okay.
Must have been pretty scary.
In crowd. We all know what it is.
Adults write books on how to be popular.
How important is a good handshake?
Some even take charisma classes, hoping to learn what the in crowd knew in middle school. The instructor has them practice impressing people by the way you walk into a room.
Look at the people in the eyes and smile. Each person. Each person. Look at each person. Power. Power. Very confident. Slow. Shoulders back.
Many people come to classes like this, says author Ralph Keyes, because they've never gotten over bad memories from high school.
Hi, before we got started, I thought I'd get a little bit of makeup with our new friend, Glenn Oliver.
Hi.
And we're about ready to do this new cyber look.
Well, the look for fall and winter are bright colors, intense colors, and we came up with the word cyber because it's intense and it's futuristic. So we're going to use lots of yellows and reds and greens and blues, bright colors that we haven't used in the last few years.
Looks very nice, doesn't it? Very natural. We're having a lot of fun here. I am anyway.
Well, now that I have a new face, it's time to visit hairstylist Shanna Ahern and ask her what the hottest look and hairstyles are today.
Well, I pretty much have to say sexy hair. Something that's very flowy, very fun, a little flippy. I like to start off all clients upside down and blow drying their hair upside down, getting a lot of the moisture out, about 70%, and then taking a large brush and blow drying everything forward. And then while the hair is still hot, pushing back and flipping it out at the ends.
Everyone, full, sexy, sassy hair.
So you see, there you have it. Mary looks fantastic. After a day of beauty.
Another happy client.
Thanks, guys. It was great. Whew. Well, here I am with Steve Messina, the owner of this fine athletic club. Steve, how did you get involved with this rock climbing adventure?
Well, Mary, I started rock climbing about 5 years ago, and being the outdoor enthusiast that I am, I figured it was just one more sport I needed to get under my belt.
This is looks like for the real adventurer.
Oh yes, real adventurer as well as a beginner climber as well, or people who are looking to get into an alternative workout sport opposed to the gym. This might be something a little bit more challenging for them. This is a rock climbing harness. It holds up to 4,000, if not more, pounds, and it basically wraps around you like a belt, and it has leg loops, and you basically tie into this section on your harness where this is where the rope's going to go, and when you climb, if you fall, all the weight is going to be put onto the harness as you sit in it. If you're sitting in it correctly, it will be relatively comfortable.
So this will ensure that a beginner, even like me, can do this successfully.
It'll make sure that you're not going to fall to the ground successfully.
Yes. Right.